Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I am Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in today's reading for you. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out and what messages come through with the cards that come out in today's reading. So the first card we have is the Death card. We have some Scorpio energy with this. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Pentacles. So with this Three of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of group work, being able to work with others in order to be able to reach an outcome or a result. I do feel like with this Three of Pentacles showing up over here, it feels like an energy of being able to work well with others when it comes to working towards some kind of a goal. I do feel like with this Three of Pentacles showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of catching someone's eye, of being recognized for the way in which you're showing up, or the way in which you are handling a situation within a group amongst the many. I do feel like the Three of Pentacles also feels like an energy of a working energy, so it could also be happening within a work environment. But with this Death card showing up over here, this energy feels quite intense. It does feel like an energy of someone who has pretty deep feelings towards a situation, or even for you. I do feel like with this Death card showing up over here, this energy does feel like also an energy of also fear when it comes to the way in which somebody feels. I do feel like there's a sense of when it comes to the feelings that they have, and that magnitude of the depth, I do feel like there is something that kind of frightens this person about it. And I do also get that at times this may be something this person holds in. It's like there's a little bit of some mystery as far as the way in which they are navigating their emotions and kind of conveying that to you. But this Ace of Pentacles showing up over here does feel like an energy of being able to experience what feels like leveling up, especially within the more material, practical side of life. It does feel like your finances also being something that is doing quite well, or experiencing an increase. With this Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, feels like also an offer for a new beginning, or an offer that is leading to a new start. I do feel like with this Ace of Pentacles showing up over here, it also feels like a grounded energy or stable energy. So I do feel like you being in a good space, and also that being something that will last. So with this Nine of Cups showing up over here, though, this does feel like an energy of being able to experience a lot of satisfaction in the emotional side of a connection. I do feel like the person you are dealing with, they do feel a lot of satisfaction in your connection. Do you get that there's also a sense of emotionally, they feel content in this connection with you? Do you feel like this Nine of Cups showing up over here also feels like them feeling this connection with you, feeling like a wish fulfillment, and feeling like they're getting everything that they wanted in your connection? And I do feel like it's stemming from a pretty genuine place, based upon a genuine and deep emotional connection. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have the Magician, and we have the Ace of Cups. With the Magician card, we have some Gemini energy. Could also be dealing with the Gemini. And we've got the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant card, we have some Taurus energy. Could also be dealing with a Taurus. But at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So with this Nine of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to experience what feels like a lot of success when it comes to something you are putting a lot of your focus and your time and your energy into. I do feel like this Nine of Pentacles showing up over here does feel like it has to do with career especially, but it does feel like a very independent energy as well. So it does feel like a sense of being able to experience a lot of success for a personal project or something you are pursuing for yourself. But I do feel like with this Nine of Pentacles showing up over here, it also feels like an ability to really enjoy the moments and also be able to enjoy success or progress. I do feel like this Magician card showing up over here does feel like the person you are dealing with is very drawn to you. I do feel like this Magician card showing up over here also feels like energy of trying to manifest you or trying to manifest something or a situation. I do feel like with this Magician card showing up over here though, this person is someone who will communicate with you, and I do feel like they're not necessarily leaving you in the dark, but I do feel like there is going to be communication from this person. With this Ace of Cups showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of a new beginning within love. It feels like an offer or a love offer from someone. Do you feel like also being in a space where you could be wanting to be the person extending a love offer to someone? With the Ace of Cups showing up over here, I do feel like it's a strong start, and it does feel like a pretty strong and deep connection. It also feels like there is also something quite spiritual to what you have, but it feels like a strong sense of compatibility on a deep level. I do feel like with this Hierophant card showing up over here, this does feel like someone taking very seriously what you have. And with this Hierophant card showing up over here, this energy feels quite traditional as well. So it does feel like you're dealing with someone who, this person, they are someone who has a certain way to how they approach things or they want to do things, but I do feel like they take very seriously your connection. With this Hierophant card showing up over here, this also feels like them taking very seriously commitments within this connection. With this Hierophant card showing up over here, this also feels like an energy of being able to experience a lesson through this connection, or somebody who is within this connection, for them to get to a place where they take very seriously your commitments. It's like they're learning a lesson. So I'm going to clarify these cards. So we have romantic feelings. We have a past life relationship card. And we have reconciliation. So with the romantic feelings card showing up over here, I do feel like there is an undeniable connection when it comes to recognizing it, and also when it comes to feeling it. Do you feel like with this romantic feelings card showing up over here, it also feels like a connection with, it feels like it evokes a lot of deep feelings, and it does feel like that energy being reciprocated, but there's a desire to explore the romantic connection further or deeper. And with the Magician card showing up over here, energy feels quite proactive. So it does feel like dealing with someone who, this person is somebody who's going to do something. They're going to take action towards being able to start the exploration of the connection further. And do you feel like with this past life relationship card showing up over here, this does feel like a strong connection. I do feel like it is rooted in something very genuine and very sincere, but also there's a sense of familiarity within this connection. And I do feel like with this past life relationship card showing up over here, this does feel like this may be the reason. It feels like there could be a karmic connection at play here. But I do feel like within this connection, there is a lot of genuine care and also potential for healing. And with the past life relationship card showing up over here, I do feel like there is a strong connection. It feels like picking up from where you left off. And with this Ace of Cups showing up over here, there may be a love offer coming in. I do feel like the extent of how deep someone's feelings go is even deeper than you may realize. But I do feel like it is rooted in something very genuine, something very sincere. But with the reconciliation card showing up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to have the opportunity to be able to hear from someone from the past. Do you feel like there is also the opportunity to reconcile or make amends? This does feel like it's pertaining to the Death card. You do feel like there is a sense of a need to be able to resolve unfinished business. And I do feel like someone kind of being in a space where they're taking seriously being able to be able to, they feel like there's unfinished business, and I do feel like they may be presenting that or bringing that to your attention. With this reconciliation card showing up over here, I do feel like it's with intention to be able to work something out with you, but it does feel like an energy of past energy coming back around, or a situation being brought back up in order to be addressed, even within a connection. But with this Ace of Cups showing up over here, it's like there's an offer that somebody is making you. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Cancer.